guys are looking for cheap, fast, reliable Ultimate Team coins, definitely go and check out UT Coinbank's fantastic automated service. You get your coins within about 10 seconds. Go ahead and check them out. I'll leave the links down in the description. And apart from that, hope you guys do enjoy today's video. Goodbye. What is up, guys? ThePremiumRat here, and welcome to episode 2 of the Spurs career mode. Today's episode starts with our second league game of the season, our first home league game at White Hart Lane. Look at how fucking stunning that is. And here's the team to start that game. I believe it was Lennon came in for Chadley, and also Ericsson came in for Capu as well. We dropped Dembele and Paulinho deep. But as we played against West Ham, we didn't really get off to the best of starts. Vargas there putting one just shy of Lloris's near post. And again, they had a couple more chances. Again, this is, in the latter stage of the first half. I think it was Vargas again. He's a very, very dangerous player. I know he's fantastic on Ultimate Team. Again, putting one just past the post. But our first real chance comes about 30 minutes gone. We've started Soldado up top as well. Forgot to add him in there. And he hits a shot. Good link-up play with Dembele, I think it was. And he puts one just wide. Into half-time, then it was 0-0. And we really weren't creating anything, really. Just like in the West Ham game, we started very, very slow. And we needed a change-up. So I thought I'd change the formation a little bit. So we switched to, it says here a 4-5-1, but really it's a 4-2-3-1. We swap a few of the players round, and we bring on Chadley for Lennon, I think that was, and put him in at Lamb or left mid or whatever. But again, just after half-time, QPR still had a few chances. A fantastic save from Lloris. I think it was to deny Austin putting one into the top binners. And then later on into the game, we still couldn't create any chances. We decided to bring on Destro to lead the line. Ericsson playing through Stambouli there. And at this point, we were really dominating, to be fair. And finally, after a few chances, Dembele lays in Destro, the man we brought on to replace Soldado. And he scores his first league goal of the season, actually. He comes off the bench and bags one. He missed a couple of chances against West Ham, and he came to me in the dressing room afterwards and was like, I was really disappointed, but I said, just keep going and you'll score, and that's exactly what he does. Chadley does well down the left hand side, lays in Dembele, who in turn then lays in Destro, who puts it past the onrushing Rob Green to give us the 1-0 lead, and that was in the 84th minute, and that was pretty much game over, to be fair. But then later, not long after that, we did actually double our lead. Chadley actually came on and did very, very well, created both goals, really. This time doing really, really well, holding off the defender there, running into the box, and then Big Rio jumping in almost two-footed and giving away a penalty and then getting a straight red as well. It's a blatant red card. I don't know, for Rio, what are you doing, son? What are you fucking doing? In the 89th minute, there's no need to make that sort of tackle. As you can see there, he pretty much jumps in, just the left foot there of his studs up, and Chadley does well to win the penalty. And obviously he's already bagged one goal, but we thought we'd put Destro on it. He's got, I think, one of the best penalty taking stats in our team, if not the best. So we thought we'd put Destro on it, and he steps up, puts it into the top left, and doubles our lead to confirm our first 3 points of the season at home to QPR. And obviously Destro bagging 2, so that's 2 in 2 games, I suppose. He started against West Ham but didn't play particularly well. But anyway, as you can see there's confirmation of our 3 points against QPR. We had 5 shots, only 3 on target though, so that was a little bit disappointing, but nonetheless a deserved 3 points. On to our second game then. This is going to be a massive, massive game against Liverpool. I believe we made only one change. I think Destro came into play. We started with Soldado against QPR, but we thought we'd put Destro back in up top to lead the line. And unfortunately for us, Ericsson goes through pretty early. As I was going to say, normally we don't start the games pretty well, but this time we actually started very, very well. Ericsson unfortunately saved by Mignolet there, and then Chadley making a fucking blinding run through the middle, cutting through the Liverpool's defence, but unfortunately playing wide. But as we grow into the later stages of the first half, Liverpool started to dominate play. I think that was Balotelli there putting us a chance wide, and again this time Balotelli linking up with Sturridge, who forces a good save out of Lloris, and we managed to clear it. But as I said, Liverpool were pretty much dominating. But just after half time, then Vertonghen plays a fantastic lofted through ball through to Destro, who takes it down with one touch with ease, runs through, tells Sacco to fuck off, and he puts it into the bottom right hand corner to give us the 1-0 lead against Liverpool. An absolutely fantastic finish. Good bit of touch, good bit of pace, and a bit of strength to hold off Sacco, and he drives through and puts it into the bottom right hand corner. Mignolet had absolutely no chance, and that is 3 goals in 2 games with Destro. Now he's pretty much already repaid his £12.5 million deal, whatever it was we signed him for. But as I said, that was just after half-time, but our lead didn't last particularly long. About 15-20 minutes later, Liverpool do manage to equalise. I'm not sure who it was that knocked it down there, but Coutinho found himself in acres of space around the 12-yard box. 12-yard box, sorry, the penalty area. The 18-yard area. He found himself in too much space next to the penalty spot, basically, and he's never going to miss from that. So that he put that in, and he made it 1-1, and that is how it finished, 1-1. I would have taken a draw before the game because Liverpool, as we know, are fucking dangerous on career mode, and they're dangerous in real life. But as you can see there, Destro scoring after 49 minutes, and Coutinho equalising after 68. So I was pretty happy with the performance. A lot better against. We played a lot better than we did against Liverpool than we did against West Ham and QPR. But unfortunately, only managed to bag a point. But I'd have taken that beforehand. Anyway, then on to transfer deadline day, and we've still got a couple of signings we want to make. But before that, Real Madrid come in with a £1.5 million bid in for Nabil Bentaleb. But you know what we do? We tell Real Madrid to go fuck themselves. But, you know, staying with the theme of centre mids, I thought I'd try and sign a couple of centre mids. I know I had a bit of transfer funds left, so we thought we'd try and put in a cheeky offer for Kevin Strootman from Roma. We seem to be raiding Roma a lot this summer. And we put in a 10 mil bid in for him, and also we put in, I think it was 12.5 mil bid in the end for Lars Bender. Both, you know, 24, 25, both 80, 81 rated players. They're absolutely fantastic. And we put in 12.5 mil for Bender, and that gets accepted. So we offer him 90 grand a week. And that was, I think he ends up going to accept that. But anyway, we then have a £8 million bid, I think it was in for Capoue. But we counter that from Southampton, and we ask for 10 mil, and I'd have been happy with around 10 mil. And they come back with 9.5 mil. So I thought long and hard about this, but to be fair, 9.5 mil for Capoue, seeing as we bought him for like 6 mil, I think it was in real life, and he's only worth 6.5. I thought I'd eventually accept that, and that freed up some more funds so we could go and get Strootman. So we put in another. This time we bump it up from 10 mil to 12.5 mil, and as you can see there, the confirmation of Capoue going to Southampton. But then eventually we bump up a big offer to try and bag Strootman, so we put in £20 million. And then he eventually accepts that, and we offer him 90 grand a week, just like we did with Bender. Give him a 5-year deal and make him a crucial first-team player, and he's going to come in and slot straight into the side. There we go, he accepts the contract offer, and he is into the club. So we decided to get Strootman over Lars Bender. I was kind of trying to eye up both of them, but in the end I didn't have enough funds. Anyway, guys, on to our third and final game of the episode. Then we've got Bolton away in the Capital One Cup. 11 changes made. We start with Vorm, Davies, Kirikez, Fazio, Norton, and then Kevin Strootman coming in, captaining us alongside Bentaleb and Stambouli, and then the front three of Townsend, Anthony Martial, and Lennon. And we get off to a really good start. This is the Capital One Cup, by the way. Townsend doing really well on the left-hand side, playing through Martial, who puts it just wide. And obviously, this is basically our second string, so we weren't going to dominate this game. And Bolton had a fair few chances there. It's an absolutely fantastic save from Vorm to deny them a really decent chance that was poor defending by us, really. But finally, in the just about the 30th minute, Lennon with his sheer pace burning down that right-hand side, fake shotting inside into the box, and finishing with his left foot to put us 1-0 up. I've taken the cups a lot seriously on this. Obviously, by the time you watch this, I would have already played through my whole first season, so the transfers and stuff you're putting in the comments, you're going to have to wait till next season. But I took the cups very, very seriously. Anyway, we almost doubled our lead then. Kevin Strootman on his debut, the captain, running through and hitting one with his right foot. I believe he is left-footed though, forcing a good save out of their keeper. And then Vaughan makes another great save from Jay Spearing just before half-time to keep our lead. Moving into half-time then, Strootman was a bit tired, so we brought on Paulinho, and we also brought on Chadley instead of Townsend, because apart from that one little thing he did in the first half, Townsend was fucking non-existent. But unfortunately, just after half-time, we couldn't keep the lead. One of the most ridiculous goals I've ever scored. I think it goes down as an own goal in the end. Bentaleb in his box, I don't know what he's doing, trying to clear it or trying to header it back to Vorm safely or whatever, but he fucking fucks it up and heads it all the way into the ground. And I'm not even sure why Vorm... Just jump up and catch that, Vorm. What are you even doing? But unfortunately, that goes in, and that makes it 1-1. And Bolton were looking very, very dangerous. Here again, in the 65th, they have a corner, and I think it might have been Wheater, or I don't even know who that was actually, but he puts that wide. But eventually, we do manage to take the lead after a few more chances. Again, Lennon burning down that right-hand side, telling David Wheater to sit on his arse there, and again, finishing with his left foot underneath the keeper. Keeper gets a hand to it. But fortunately for us, in the 80th minute, Lennon puts it in to give us the 2-1 win. He's played really well, to be honest, Lennon. In real life, he doesn't get the starts I believe he probably should, but obviously on FIFA, having like 94, 95 pace or whatever he does have, he's going to be dangerous in career mode, and so we utilise his pace quite a lot in these games. And then we can go two goals for Lennon, then gives us the away victory in the Capital One Cup against Bolton. That's pretty much it, guys. If you did enjoy episode 2 of this career mode, give it a thumbs up. If we could smash another 50 likes just like we did in episode 1, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen episode 1, definitely go and check it out. I'll leave it down in the description. Apart from that, subscribe if you're new around here. Remember to go ahead and follow me on Twitter. The link to that is always down in the description. And apart from that, I will see you guys later on. Goodbye.